Everyone. This is Maureen Williams. I'm the Director of Care Navigation here at Four Seasons, the care you trust, and you have joined Ask a Care Navigator, Mondays with Maureen. I'm so delighted that you've joined us today. We try to create this space on most Mondays to talk about issues associated with living well and aging well, and perhaps how Four Seasons may be of service. And if you're joining us live today for the first time, we are also now streaming live not only to Facebook Live, but also to YouTube. And I thank my colleague Heidi Klemmer for setting that up for us. So, if you have any questions or comments at any time, you can drop a question in the drop it in the comments box, and we'll respond to it either now live or later. You can always call us at 866-466-9734, or please go to our website, which is fourseasonscare.org. Spell out the number 4, FOURSEASONSCARE.org. We'll be happy to speak with you or take your information via web inquiry and contact you. I did that a good bit last week too. Okay, so today I thought I'd share with you about some resources available here in Western North Carolina for aging assistance. And please know, even though I'm sharing things very specifically here in Western North Carolina, I will also share with you how to find these resources wherever you live in the United States. There are certain key offices in your local and state governments where you can find these same types of information. So I'll give you the examples and I'll give you the bigger principles too as we go along. Now, many people here in Western North Carolina tap into these resources on a regular basis. And wherever you live, there are councils on aging, there are area agencies on aging, there are departments of health and human services, and there are geriatric care managers like me. All of these people exist to help you and your loved ones on their aging journeys. So reach out and contact us. Well, for example, let's talk about what's available here in Buncombe County, Asheville, Buncombe County. There are councils on aging. And the councils on aging are really the real direct, hands-on kinds of people. They're going to be giving help to you and finding help for you and setting up you. They're tremendous advocates and provide connections to others and resources in the community. So right here in Buncombe County, there's something called the Council on Aging for Buncombe County. And these are advocates for older adults. They provide personal support, assistance, resource coordination to help older adults like me. I'm an older adult now, to stay independent and healthy. That's talking our language, isn't it? It helps people complete applications for insurance and other community-wide services. It offers information and assistance in tapping into Medicare and other health insurance. And it assists older adults with the Affordability Care Act. So there are lots of things that the Council on Aging of Buncombe County can do. But wait, there's more. They can assist with issues such as minor home repair. They can help with elder justice counseling. Oh, there's more. They partner with a variety of local agencies and services to help people with things like wheelchair ramp installations. For people who can't drive in Buncombe County or use public transport, the Council on Aging of Buncombe County has volunteers who will, help people take people to doctor's appointments, grocery shopping, and occasional social trips. There's a senior dining and wellness program that offers eligible adults the opportunity to receive free hot meals. That's really important. Monthly food boxes might be delivered by volunteers to people who are at risk and homebound. There's yet more through the Council on Aging of Buncombe County. There's the Benefits Enrollment Center, and that provides application assistance for people who live in Buncombe County who are on Medicare due to disability or age. They'll help you with your Medicare application. They provide assistance for the SNAP program, for the Medicaid program, for the extra help in the Medicare savings programs. And as there's yet more that the Council on Aging of Buncombe County offers, a low-income let me get this right, low-income home energy assistance program called abbreviated LIHEAP, low-income Home Energy Assistance Program, and that's a federally funded program to help qualified people with their home heating and cooling costs. And then I mentioned that Elder Justice Navigator, who provides information and support to elders, particularly for older women and older men who are experiencing abuse, neglect, and exploitation. Then there's even a separate organization called Meals on Wheels of Ashland, Buncombe County that delivers Meals on Wheels in the county. So just in Buncombe County alone here in Western North Carolina, there are lots of services through the Council on Aging. Wow. Well, let's go a little farther south here, not just our neighbors to the south, the Council on Aging for Henderson County. It has been providing and coordinating services that engage, support, and connect seniors and local adults as they age for many, many years. Programs there include the Meals on Wheels, congregate dining and activities, liquid nutrition, caregiver services, senior companions, and community resource coordination. The Council on Aging for Henderson County also offers seasonal services such as a heat relief assistance program and shelf-stable meals for inclement weather. Also at the Council on Aging of Henderson County, there are caregiver support specialists available to assist those of you who are caring for a loved one with long-term physical or cognitive conditions, to connect you with community resources. And you might even be eligible for a respite care grant through contacting the Council on Aging of Henderson County if that's where you live. The Council on Aging of Henderson County offers support, advice, and guidance to people aging for housing assistance, medical appointments, assisted living options, and more. So wherever you are, Google Council on Aging for the county in which you live. Okay? My home county where I grew up was Roane County, Tennessee. All I would need to do is Google Council on Aging for Roane County, Tennessee. Information will pop up for you. Farther south, for instance, Polk County has a senior services program, and it's consolidated within the Human Services Department. They offer drive-through meal pickup, Meals on Wheels, educational opportunities, health and wellness promotion programs, and recreational activities. Just a bit south and west from where I'm standing, here in Asheville, there's the Transylvania County Council on Aging. And that's part of the county's social services department. It offers support to elderly and disabled adults. It provides protective services to vulnerable adults and regulates certain residential services. They also provide Meals on Wheels through the Council on Aging of Transylvania County, of Brevard rather, too. And people must be at least 60 years of age, homebound, and unable to shop or cook. And there might be no, there's not. I thought there were services available who are temporarily at home for illness or injury, but those are on hold right now. So that's just in Transylvania County, a little snippet. And there's more in all of these jurisdictions around here. There is so much more. Google Council on Aging for the county in which you live, wherever you live in Western North Carolina, or wherever you live in the United States of America. There are services. Yes, they might be consolidated and partnering with other councils on aging based on if you're in a very rural area, but services are out there. They're federally funded and state and locally funded too. They exist to help you. Okay, now the area agencies on aging. I love partnering with the area agencies on aging in our Western North Carolina area. There are 3 that are in the service area where Four Seasons covers. We're now serving 14 counties in Western North Carolina through Four Seasons. What a privilege, right? What a blessing. And these are the entities that receive the funds, federal funds from the Older Americans Act. And they distribute the funds to these various organizations, perhaps like councils on aging. Again, sometimes they're rolled up together, and sometimes they're big enough, large enough to where they're able to distribute funds to support eligible older adults. The one that covers where I'm standing right now is called the Land of Sky Regional Council, and that covers Madison, Buncombe, Henderson, and Transylvania counties. The Foothills Regional Commission is the Area Agency on Aging for Polk and Rutherford counties, as well as Cleveland County and McDowell County. And Four Seasons is now serving all of those except for Cleveland County. The Southwestern Commission Area Agency on Aging covers 7 counties. So it covers Haywood County, Macon, Jackson, Swain counties, and Cherokee, Clay, and Graham counties, all the way west to the Tennessee and Georgia borders. That can, and also the Eastern Band of Cherokee Indians and the Qualla boundary. So it covers a huge geographical area. And I had the privilege last year of going to one of their senior events on September 13th, which I will do again this year. Oh my gosh, it was such a blast to see so many people aging and living together so well. It was a fabulous event. Fabulous event. The folks out there really do a great job taking care of the seniors in each of those counties. Now, remember, all area agencies on aging are part of this national network of aging agencies that it was established by the Federal Older Americans Act. So they get the money from the federal government and they disperse it according to protocol and eligibility requirements. They might also provide some direct services such as family caregiver support services, foster grandparent programs, health promotion and disease prevention programs. They also administer the long-term care ombudsman programs, very important if you have loved ones in assisted living or nursing communities. They administer, regional and county aging planning programs, senior community services employment programs, senior companion programs. They will also provide information about legislation and resources for people caring for others living with dementia. So your area agencies on aging are your friends. Again, go to the web. Just Google. You can do it the same way. Area Agency on Aging for my county, for wherever you live. Again, it might be rolled up into a bigger group like they are here in Western North Carolina, but the Google search or the whatever search engine you use will pull it up. They are wonderful resources. The area agencies on aging love to say they're great connectors and they will connect you. Even if they can't provide directly to you what you're asking for or what you need, they will connect you. Believe me, they do a great job of that. And they love doing that to help people aging and living well in the community. It's very important. Now, finally, there's some and I'm just going to go, this is going to be a big picture view, but I want to talk to you a bit about veteran-specific services, in particular here in Western North Carolina. We are so fortunate that right here in Asheville, we have the Charles George VA Medical Center, and it provides health care and wellness services to United States military veterans and their families. It's a wonderful regional VA medical center. It really is top shelf, top notch, y'all. They offer it in particular assistance related to geriatrics for things like extended care rehabilitation, psychogeriatric care. It's important. General nursing home care, and they offer caregiver support. There are a couple of outpatient clinics here in the area, one in Rutherford County and one in Macon County. We love our VA here. They do a great job. I was just at the home of a veteran this morning who the VA came to the rescue in providing a hospital bed. I won't even tell you that story. It takes too long, but the VA came to the rescue to solve a really ridiculous situation. Thank you, VA, here in Asheville. Now, the North Carolina Department of Military and Veterans Affairs is also a system to assist veterans and their families with a variety of issues. It also oversees 4 skilled nursing homes across the state, including the North Carolina State Veterans Home here in Black Mountain. Now, wherever you live, there is a VA system. There's access to a system somewhere in your state and region. Yes, I realize in some very vastly rural geographic areas, those may be a long way off, but support does exist out there. So there are other offices within probably your county governments called Veterans Service Offices. Please Google that if you don't live local to Western North Carolina or live across the country in wide open Wyoming or someplace like that. Google search Veterans service offices in the county in which you live. If there's not one in the county in which you live, believe me, someone within your county government will connect you to a veterans service office nearby. And this office helps veterans to help them to receive assistance for they receive assistance with the benefits to which they're entitled. They help them with claims questions and lots of other issues. I've had to tap into the veteran service officers for Buncombe County before. They're so helpful to our veterans in the community. And for that, I'm very grateful. And of course, so I've talked to you a little bit local and then how to reach things nationally, wherever you live or statewide. Also, there are state agencies across the United States, but here in North Carolina, we have the Division of Aging and Adult Services under the Department of Health and Human Services. So you can always start with the Department of Health and Human Services, put in their search bar aging or adult services, and it'll pop up across the state and all the various services available to help aging adults and adults in general. And the goal is to promote independence. We all want to live well and live independently as long as possible, and also to enhance the dignity and quality of life of North Carolina's older adults. And I can buy into that. The state agency also administers the Adult Protective Services Program, and which is offered through the Department of Social Services. So whether you have the Department of Health and Human Services that you can look under, and we have the Department of Social Services. And I can tell you, almost in any state in this country or Commonwealth in this country, you can find in your county a Department of Social Services and or a Department of Health and Human Services. Again, sometimes the function is rolled up for both of those is rolled up into one entity where you live, but just search Department of Social Services or Department of Health and Human Services. There are so many resources out there to help older adults to live well and to age well. It's a privilege to be able to partner with these people. You're not alone. You're not alone. All right, Four Seasons is here to help you as well through our home care services, our care navigation services, our palliative care services, or our hospice services. Just call us 866-466-9734 or go to our website, which is fourseasonscare.org. And I think we are posting more information about some of the resources I just shared with you about the councils on aging and the regional councils. But just search wherever you live. This information will pop up, I promise. And if it doesn't, just call me. I'll help you out. Well, thank you for joining. That's a lot. It's just a big, broad stroke survey of some of the services here locally and regionally, as well as how you can find them statewide. Don't suffer alone if indeed you're suffering. Four Seasons is here to help you. Let us know. Okay, join me next Monday, February 17th, and we'll talk about another topic associated with living well and aging well, and perhaps how Four Seasons may help you. Thank you so much, and have a fabulous Monday, everyone. Bye-bye.